Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. It's time. Sorry I'm a bit late. I watched a movie before the stream and had to talk about it with a few people. I mean, I guess it's no secret, right? Probably the pony movie, correct? Yeah, of course it is. But hello, Chris Hall. Man. So I got up a bit early so I could watch it. No spoilers, though. Not going to really talk about anything relating to it. So it's going to be weird for me coming off of that to playing some spooky games. So that's the plan for today. I guess some people call it Friday Fright Night, but it's not night for me. So we gotta. It's just Friday. Frightful afternoons. Frightful Friday, maybe. I don't know. All right. Right. So, one of these games, the first one we're going to play today, called Love Sam, was recommended to me by someone. It's not super long, so it won't take up the whole stream. I've got another one lined up after that. Unfortunately, I didn't start the game ahead of time, so hopefully this doesn't blow everyone's ears away. Hopefully. I can't remember if it's on this screen. I don't think the sound plays if it's on this screen. So we'll find out if my ears blow out. Normally I early boot these things so that I can get volumes and graphic settings. Hello game, what you doing? There you go. Okay, doesn't actually sound super loud, so I'll be in the dark here. Okay. There's no title screen or anything. So I guess no settings for me to adjust, which could be problematic. Here we go. Full screen. Wow, that's really my only options, huh? Oh no, resolution scale. Okay. If it becomes a frame rate nightmare, we can fix it. Seemed like everything else was okay, so back. There we go. I have no idea what this game is about. None. So I guess we'll... Oh, that was the light switch. Okay. That is a little bit loud. At least that light switch was super loud. Still a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud. Let me adjust that a little bit more. Down to there ought to do it. Alright, so yeah, I have no idea what this game is about. Like I say, someone just recommended it to me. Let's up the mouse sensitivity a little bit. It's a bit low. Okay. My Dirty Little Secrets. Okay, I'm sure this is a horror game. Read on to move on. Okay. I have no pancreas. Oh, huh? Oh, there we go. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. I never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget. Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic much? Knowing Brian Calmer as much as I did is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's say this diary is what's left of our relationship. 3 years, no, 3 years have passed and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. What? would B say if he saw me again? B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories of him to keep going. I wonder if it was the same for him too. When you love someone, his whole existence gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I will always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I know B liked me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me. Or am I giving him too little credit? So, here comes the big question. Will he remember me? It's just thunder. It's alright. So we got like a Ouija board thing here. Can't. Oh, gotta grab the pencil. Will he remember me? I guess I... Well, of course he'll remember me. Down. Haha. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship, but he won't just dump his memory of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget, cute. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough for him, enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. Speaking of cherishable memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two things that were good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Home of the best pancakes in the world, Brian Calmer. 5 stars, says Brian Calmer. Things were so much easier back then. B could just go, hey, and I would be like, hey. Nothing but hanging out after that, and some occasional visit to Colton Hill. We had such a good thing going. Will he remember my voice? Will he say hey to... Oh, I'm gonna get this. How do I... Nope. Did I just hang up? Shit. Oh shit, did I just hang up? No. Call back. Oh no. Yes. Oh, gotta right click for yes. Hello? Who is this? Oh. Someone must have butt dialed me. Alright, well. Will you say hey to me again? Did time already ruin our moments? I just wanted to say hello every time I called him. But what I want to do and can do are two different things, as always. Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way, though. I imagine him eagerly awaiting to hear something other than my breath. I wish... Whoa! Hang on. I can't get out of the chair. Oh yeah, I can. Let's close that up. Oh, so I can move about the room. I don't know the controls, so it's... I just... Oh, hey. I got stuff. You just go to bed. Oh, hey. Oh! It's a little bit loud. Let's knock it down just a bit more. It's got loud moments to it. Alright. Nothing again, but gets a bit fuzzy. What do I got in the freezer? We'll never know. I like the FOV we're getting kind of here. I can get a crosshair. That might help. I don't mind the crosshair. Some people don't like crosshairs. I like it. Good microwave. That's a really tiny plate. Did I just have like a tiny slice of cake? Can I like just leave? Hello. Whoa. Hello. Oh, it's a bathroom. It's a mirror. I have no reflection as always. Well, that's not enjoyable. Okay. Just gonna leave the bathroom light on. No reason not to. Whoa! Close the curtain? No? Okay. What? Where'd this come from? August 21st, 2006. That as a debut outfit? I admire your confidence, Sam. And with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Waywright Academy. I spent last night telling myself, confidence, Sam, confidence. But looks like I should have spent that time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but you know there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Waywright even accepted transfers. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how many of my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone at least. Keeping a diary sure help. Keeping a diary sure can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos for Mom for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. Calling her. Write you later, diary, my only true friend. Love, Sam. Now entering room. Okay. Oh, okay. Fine. Yes. Oh, okay. It's going up there. Alright. I wish I could sneak into people's minds. Look beyond their eyes. Just by staring. If I had that power, I could never stop looking through B's window. Will we remember the moments he came into my life? For me, it's as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Stranger, friend, special someone, blah. We closed a mosquito up in this book. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak. Life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lasley's poetry class, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us, poetry is not about fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. I stand at his doorstep, heart filled with desire. He rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. Is there going to be a knock? Oh, shit. Ah! Okay. I'm up. Hang on. Okay. Hello? It's probably my DoorDash. Ordered some burritos. Nobody lives with me. Don't have to worry about it. Hello? Oh God. covering my peephole? Who's out there? Are we looking into like the Saw bathroom or something? Ah, well. It was a ding-dong ditch, I guess. You know, gotta keep the door locked. There's creepers out there. Alright. Where was... August 22nd, 2006. Stacy is a classic, FYI. She's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumps straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking, and a cheerleader. She even has a beefy jock for a boyfriend. I don't want to start talking shit about someone already, but how could I resist? Every time I get in Stacy's view, triggered an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under a curse that kills her if she stops talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Waywright. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request from an 11th grader. Even if she told me she understands my needs to move out from the city, I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. I guess we're like in a boarding school? That must be it. We're not in college, we're in a boarding school maybe. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. If not for you, for Mom. Hey. Other Waywright kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob. But B's was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. I knew there was something more behind the pretty paint. Something behind his bright smile. That's creepy. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was a good enough blessing for me. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never, ever. The rain stopped. It's probably fine. Oh no. The rain didn't stop, it's just gone quiet. Oh! Just turn. Just turn that back on. Oh. You know, this light works fine. You know, the wiring in this place is pretty bad. What is this? August 24th, my first Rosen Peak weekend. As the name gives itself away, the small town fits perfectly in a setting for a mystery horror genre. Lush forests, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm gonna leave this POI on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amounts of homework. I know why youngsters of Waywright will try their best to get as far away from the school as possible after class to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them, Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get uh, to get to the more crowded part of town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I don't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write you later. Love, Sam. Okay, alright, let's, B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback Wainwright could ask for. Seeing him running... Seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingly within me. Something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped restlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache, a good kind of bad headache. I wanted it to stop. I wanted it to never stop. But as soon as B gave me that hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Hey. Hi. We'll do a little doodle. Right, something? No? Okay. Oh, I see. Just where to put that? August 31st. For a boarding school, Wainwright's intellectuals are not that interested in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today, and two things surprised me. One, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost here. Two, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean. Even the books showed little sign of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Lasky's book assignment. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously? According to what I know so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever's coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigans with his jock buddy. Brian, was it? So yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. Too cool for books. Probably alright. Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetest love song those eyes utter. So turn around and sing for me. Was going to sing. Man, everyone's a critic. Who cares? I hated this tablecloth anyway. What's up? I get a bit fuzzy when I look at the dishes. No pictures. Okay, just one picture. I got a stick. We'll just put that there. September 4th, 2006. Visited the library again, a bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth a bother, but seeing a major skank's boyfriend, Bud, wandering around in a library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick a book for Miss Lasley's assignment. I always got too close to him trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. A jock in a library? Now I've seen everything. Woe is me. I hate to admit, but seeing Brian in the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because the only human interaction that doesn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Write you later. Love, Sam. I don't know if there's like multiple like directions things can go in. Okay, that light works now. Stick. We've got a stick. Okay. I miss it. Oh, hey, my light's coming back on. I miss him. Even when I'm with him, I see him. Even when he's not looking. Wait, isn't that my... It's a photo of him. He's been in here. He's been in my room. Oh, well, thank you for cleaning up the mess. It just came right out, didn't it? Didn't even leave a stain. Huh. Well, hey, what? Oh. Hello? Well, I'm sure it's fine. You know, stuff falls back there in the corner all the time. It's, Okay. Sure it's... Well, I'll get it later, you know. Gotta get a... Alright. No. Can't seem to do anything yet. Oh, hey. Well, it's been... Oh, is it motion activated? Might be. Oh wait, the stick. I can reach it. Just gotta... Oh, there we go. September 7th, 2006. It was Mr. Kane's 9th psychology class that he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time, he gave each of us a sheet and made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think about whether or not others would agree with each of them. He called it re-engaging the perspective towards oneself. Blah, blah, wow. Like I really needed to evaluate my stupid self. But it's not the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, yep, him again, kind of smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now. Why am I writing this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head for the rest of the class. Okay, rest of the day. Stupid brain probs wants an exercise for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain. You know, I adopt a transfer students. Weird culture. Likes to live under my bed, you know. It's okay. I throw a blanket and a pizza slice under there once in a while. Really likes cheese. You okay under there? Just let me know. We don't have any cheese right now. I'll have to go to the store and get some after class tomorrow. You gonna be good until then? Awesome. Can't click the bed anymore. Alright, back to what I was doing. As the time went, as the time we spent together grew longer, one question kept growing with it. What does the me in B's eyes look like? Does he see me as I see him? Does he see me as I see myself? Does he see me as I want him to? I screamed in agony, but there was nobody to even hear it. Well, others think that I... Okay, I guess I gotta take it. I didn't realize I'd be taking a test. I didn't study for this. Okay. Others will think that I do not overthink. This is worded oddly. They'll think that I do not overthink. Probably since I'm a bit of a loner, they probably think I do. Would never lie to my friends. Hey, can you... Look, I said we didn't have any cheese. We'll get some tomorrow. Just quit fucking with the lights. They'll think I would never lie to my friends. Sure. You don't know me. Not all of them. Never use others for my personal gains. They probably just think I'm a square. Won't betray anyone close to me. Others will think that I won't betray. Will others think that I won't? Sure. Never act on impulse. I bet nobody thinks I'm impulsive. Won't run away from my responsibilities. They probably think I will, actually. I said we're out of cheese! Deal with it! Pity's sake, I can't get out of my chair. Look, you be glad I'm not getting up out of this chair. Heck. Wait. Huh. That's a... Am I a fucking freak? Oh. Wait. That turned into a syringe. Oh yeah. Let my freak flag fly. Other thing. Yeah, sure. Probably wasn't a good question anyway. September 11th, 2006. I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I never thought the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said with a buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I come here from time to time to get the stupid assignment out of the way so I can focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mind was still jumbled from the ambush. All I remember is saying, how about Misery? Stephen King works are good enough to get you started. 'Cause boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh God. I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later, at some point, and I said, yeah, see ya. Misery, real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. Probably. It's fun, hey? Alright. What I did for B. All of them, because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared, but B didn't even appreciate the things I've done for him. I never wanted a drama. I wanted a poemish life. A tender, subtle love story written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one else gets it, as long as B does. B was always welcome in my world. I gave him the key to it. Even if he lost it, he could always come back to our world to find it. And I think it's a good time to come back now, B. Let's go back to our small world, where I placed my heart at everywhere you loved. Let's go back. Everywhere he loved. Well, he loved Joe's Diner. So, do I like... There's heart on my light. I can open these. Look. Unlocked. Why does this bathroom like have the worst light in the world? It's auto-closing mechanism. Back. But I know he's not coming back. I will never hear that hey ever again. I will never know what's behind his door locked tight with smiles because I gave him my key and B didn't. Locked drawer, right? More hearts. September 16th, 2006. Turns out the lake does have a history of having a dead body in it. I know this because I visited there. I visited there because Brian took me there. What? It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere again. He said, "Hey," and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered to give me a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world-famous pancakes, says Brian. There was also an arcade across the diner. Brian hates the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place, unlike the music store, which, according to him, seriously needs a restock. I found my own POI, a bookstore. It was weird seeing a bookstore and a gym standing side by side, though. At the end of a tour, I finally got to taste the sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out the window, I could see the weird gigantic hill that was also visible from my dorm room. Brian revealed that it's his secret base of some kind, since few people actually visit Cotton Hill. He jokingly said he would take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet up with his friends. I was exhausted, but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep. I know. How can I when the whole day just feels like a dream? Okay, so he doesn't like the arcade. He likes He likes Joe's Diner. The donut shop. And maybe the hill? So we'll say he likes the diner. He likes the donut shop. And he likes Cotton Hill. Yeah, sure. I miss Morning Dew Bakery. Bee never shut up about its donuts. So tasty. They did taste sweet, just like Bee's heart. Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it... Okay. Look. We talked about the cheese thing. You know what? Get your own damn cheese. I said we didn't have any. Fucking with my fridge. God damn. Oh, you brought me a donut. Oh god, I've been so mean to you. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thanks for the... I mean, look, what? I'll get you extra cheese tomorrow, my tree, okay? But the stores are closed right now. I can't do anything about it. But thank you so much. Alright. But just like a donut, it had an expiration date. Turned cold and bitter. I don't think donuts turn bitter. They turn stale. I miss its warmth. I miss its sweetness. I need it. I need to eat it up. I guess I'll have a donut now. Sounds like a good time. Guess I'll eat it with a fork. We'll cut it up. We'll microwave it. Ah! Were you messing with the microwave again? I told you don't put forks in there. Or human hearts. Oh, great, you put your homework in here. September 25th, 2006. The golems just obliterated the hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too if only Kyle wasn't an assload of a douche. I mean, the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old-fashioned, but I think he should go to a hospital and get that ego checked out, because it might be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone, other than giving me that creepy stare when I pass by. I understand how Stacy can keep hanging around him, but Brian? They do say we sometimes become friends with those who are at the opposite ends, so maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker. Bringing the Polaroid camera I bought years ago during my camera geek phase seemed like a good idea now. I know I promised myself to stay away from people, to stay away from the drama, but when I look at Brian, when he talks to me, it feels like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what this feeling is, but for now, I'm going to label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on, and just shove it under my bed, just like the pictures I took today. Yeah, now my roommate, looks at him all the time. It's a bit creepy about it, but hey, you're doing good under there. Okay, good. Sorry I over-nuked the donut, by the way. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him, just so we could chat. But I was afraid of what Brian would think of it. It could even hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I could do was listen to him say hello. That was as far as our late night phone call chit-chat could go. I hung up, wondering if he knew was on the other end of the line. I remember the strong burning sensation that came every time I called him. That red, fiery sensation. That's a UTI. Go get that checked. Red. So fucking red. Red everywhere. Sam and Brian. Stalker. Finish what you started. Okay. I'll finish it. I can't do anything here. Got a red marker. Might as well, you know. Mark on the walls. Perfect. I think my marker leaked a little bit. It was the fumes. The fumes on these markers. Hey, you okay down there? It's probably fine. Not done, I guess. Hey, it works. Well, can't leave my vandalism undone, can I? My pipes just burst. Look at this. Crap. I'm not done apparently. Oh, let's see. My marker. Can't do this to me. Oh, my roommate and the whole cheese thing. Really upset about it. No cheese. What, do I have to do it again? Did I, like, miss? Huh, okay. Apparently it's like a mini game. Fine. We'll do it again. Weird animation this time. So I'm like on a weird little timer. Wait. No. Okay. Maybe it can't be too fast or something? Maybe I was doing it too fast. I don't know. Okay, come on. Yeah. Okay. I don't like this bit because it's breaking up the game. Like, it was cool at first, but now it's like, okay, what am I actually doing here? Is it just because I'm doing it too fast? Am I doing it too slow? What's the... Am I supposed to be quick about it? I don't know. Oh, wait. I think I get it. If I go too far out, if I start missing the shape, that's what happens. Okay. Okay. Whoa! Ow. So yeah, if I was doing the heart shape too off, that's what happened. Invisible wall thing going on here. Oh God. Sam, meet me at the Calton Hill. You know where to find... Fuck you too. Hey, thanks for cleaning my walls. You know where to find me, Brian. September 28th. Due date for Miss Lackley's book report is right around the corner, and I'm still not finished. Only if I wasn't too disturbed. Normally I wouldn't bother reading a teen romance story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise for Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches a conclusion that it's because of all the girls around him. So she starts making a list of all the basic girls who also have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with the list is yet to be revealed. If I can finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time for a revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignment. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works, and I've gladly agreed to. Why would I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices, so he can bring trophies to our beloved school. It's safe to say I'm part of a bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right? I can't drink water. Realize there'd be like so much reading in this. All right. I wanted to read Brian like a book, peep into his beautiful head, fill it with the desires I had to secretly incubate. Desires of whispering words like, "Don't leave me, don't go away, don't smile for others. Please don't look away, please don't look away." Wah! I looked away. Apparently I fucked up somehow? Sure, I guess. Guess maybe I wasn't meant to look away. Oh, I'm supposed to look right in this circle. No. Wait. It's pulling my mouse, is what's happening. Wait. Stop. Stop. I've only got so much mouse space. There we go. Hey, could you... Can't turn my light on. Roommate, very grabby hands. October 4th. Stacy invited everyone to the late post-victory party at her place this Friday. Weird that she told me this at the hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen. But to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she could be. I'd prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude of me not to be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do is show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. An Omega hanging out with an Alpha? Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I messed up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? Indeed. What could possibly go wrong? Like staring into closed eyes, I could never know if B knew I was looking at him. Did he even know I was there? Maybe he knew, but simply didn't care. The only thing looking back is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much, but what's the point when the stench is still there? I started to think the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill. How did I come so low? All I wanted was a chance to show how I feel about B without any noise getting in the way. I still could have had some peace with I'm trying to read here. I still could have had some peace with Brian despite all the shit I had to deal with. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. The smiles they gave him made me want to puke. They smile as if the relationship with Brian means much more than the one I had with B. And yet, I was the only one left with a broken heart when he left Rosen Peak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. B needed to be a fucking model student. Nothing says pick me to college admissions like a spotless student record. He can't just shake up my whole world and leave. I'm trying to. Did you put the hamsters in my freaking drawers again? God, fucking. Great, you jammed it in there, didn't ya? Oh, if I really click it, okay. Don't stop clicking. What'd I tell you about the hamsters in the drawer? They don't go in the drawer. Ugh. Great. Now my heroin needles are everywhere. Suicide suspected in death of missing teenager. The girl of 17 who was found dead at Colton Hill likely ended her own life, police says. Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wayrite Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Rosen Peak authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation on Miss Holt's death faced new challenges. However, interviews with school's faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Colton Hill after months of rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, says one of her former teachers. She was even publicly humiliated just before her disappearance. It must have worked as the tipping point for her. Rosen Peak says the fall did not kill Sam instantly. It is possible she gasped for air through her broken neck before dying. Wayrite Academy now faces a suspicion of neglecting its students, led by the mother of... Okay, so I'm apparently dead. You know. Happens, right? October 7th. Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me. You feeling okay? No, I was not okay. And why was Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine. Real quick. I was so close to being the center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam. You reached a new low in life. Shit, this is it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. He said, maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout, since I passed the test by showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to his Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow, I'm going to the so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake. It's not hangover. What? I'm doing my homework. Fuck off. What do you want? Oh, hi. Apparently, my dorm room goes straight into the bathroom. A public bathroom. Great. Hey, come back. Don't go. Let me guess. Threw yourself over the ledge, didn't ya? Uh-oh. Was I pushed? Stacy, wasn't it? Alright. October 8th. Oh my god, Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of this small town. The whole place under the golden sunset. The best part of this spot was it was quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you were careless or drunk. And no one would find you for days. How awesome is that? Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I couldn't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hill's view back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Love, Sam. And starring Chris Pratt as Twilight Sparkle. No. No more Chris Pratt. Where's Chris? No Chris Pratt. Blah. Clearly, we need more Chris Pratt. No. Did you see the movie? It's out. Not the Mario movie. God, that weird thing last night. I watched the direct last night. I don't normally watch it, but I watched it last night. Ugh, talking about the Mario movie. Chris Pratt is voice of Mario. And they have the original voice of Mario, but he is not going to be Mario. What the fuck? Ugh. Quit casting A-list stars. Quit casting movie stars as voice actors. Never seen so many people on various streams just lose it all at once. God. Such a fucking bizarre choice. I know, right? Like, why? Ugh, gosh. Brian's secret hideouts. A closed... Let's see, what's that? Jack Black could be good. The only good. Well, that's the thing, is Jack Black has done voice work before. Like, wasn't he the main voice in Kung Fu Panda? I've never seen it, but apparently that's a good couple of movies. I think it was him. Stop it. How was the movie? I liked it. It's still very much a kid's movie, so, you know, you always have to kind of put that into perspective, but it was a very good movie. I enjoyed it. Had a couple points where I was like, the pacing seems kind of quick, but of course, you know, you have to cram stuff in. So it was pretty good. I had to watch it before the stream, so I got up a bit early. Brian's secret hideout. A closed Colton Hill hiking route discovered by himself so he can hide from the world around him. Not a flashy place, but it had a great view. All of life problems. I wished it could be our special place. Hours and hours only. Colton Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my fucking heart? Was I just one of his many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave, even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosen Creek and me. To him, I was just a background in his picture. Oi! Damn it. So my fucking, we're not, okay, no more cheese. What'd I say about the cheese? My roommate lives under the bed. Loves cheese. Transfer student. Very eccentric, but you know. Right, whatever. What I'm supposed to do with that. Timo's just a background in his picture. turning my kitchen light off? You don't deserve a face. Oh, you're right. Don't have one. Got rid of it. If I turn around. I'll just take a shower. I wonder, can I pick that up? No, can't. I can only pick that up now. Oh, I can open it. October 10th. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about Psycho. Oi! No pictures! No photos! Just one photo. Just one photo. Give me that. Can I read this now? Here we go. Let's see. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about Mingled, mostly because my stupid brain thinks I'm sorta like the main character, Jenny. To summarize the rest of the book, Jenny goes on this jealousy-fueled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. I know it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Jenny's heart, saying he can't be sure if of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's not why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. Brian is just like Michael, popular, has killer biceps, busy hanging out with people. I can't see what he wants. I can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person does he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mom, how she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's so busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know how those around us can be hurtful, and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I can tell Brian one day that I'm here for him. Okay. I'll go clicky. Oh. Doing this old mechanic, huh? Oh, someone turned to my page. Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rosen Peak as soon as he was given the chance. As for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole of tainted memories until I drown in my own endless nightmare. Don't leave me. Brony Stargle posts. have to be honest, I don't want to marry any of the G5 characters. MLP used to have some of the most lovely cartoon women in the universe. Said face emoji. I guess they're not marryable, huh? Never change. Actually do change, but weird, strange tier subset of the brony fandom. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers. Whispers that lie. Whispers that eat away my brain piece by piece. No matter how hard I try to... Oh God. I hear them again. Are you in a healthy relationship? Take this quick survey to find out. Hell yeah, I'm in one. One mistake as much as one gives. Yes. Obsession is a stronger form of love. No. No one can have what you can't. Absolutely. B never loved you. I'm gonna go with no. Because you're a selfish little shit. I'm gonna go with no. All your problems are caused by you. I'm gonna go with no. It's all your fault. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I hate this fucking phone. Does this all the time. Your survey results. It looks like your eyes are still closed. It's like you're listening to your own voice only. It's sad because I do not wish to fuck these sources. I know. Why? They're all cute. I mean, I don't want to fuck them, but you know what I mean. They're all cute. There is I can kind of grasp it because, of course, going 3D like it did, there was always a charm in G4, and I think a lot of it had to do with its simplicity. And of course, you could easily inject a lot of kind of, you know, randomness. You know, you got to see like those background characters that, you know, would either stand out, sometimes due to animation errors, or, you know, they would be references to something going on. Something that would be harder to do in 3D, because you can't just slap something onto a 3D puppet, you know, to make a quick reference. So yeah, some of the charm of G4 is of course missing, but I think G5 can have its own charm. I mean, we'll see where the series goes. I'm very curious where the series takes off. We know nothing about the series right now, not even when it's coming. Keep listening then. Maybe you'll understand something this time. Hello? Yep, been butt dialed again. It's getting worse. The fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack in my heart. And it's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. Actually. Oh, this light works. Suddenly that light stopped working. There go my fridge. Hey, that light still works. Yeah, I still got some light in here. Not sure. Did you close my fridge? What I'm supposed to do here? Oh, here. October 13th. Miss Ladley gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of the classic as long as we stick to the A-B-C-B pattern. So I took the liberty of letting my imagining go A-B-C berserk. Here's a slight taste of my early work. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with the homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time. And guess what? He said he can handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy, though, if you know what I mean. I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided not to ignore this hunch. I gotta go check the door. Nope. I ran out of places to run. I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. Now I must look for them. Okay. Oh, I get it now. I wasn't looking at the screen when I did that. Oh, hi. Whoa! I indulge your gaze. Okay. There's one. That's my roommate doing that again. I cherish your smile. Bathroom? Coward! I gotta turn the lights off, don't I? Right? Oh, it's gone. Be my endless sun rays. Four, don't I? Oh, I see. That's why it called me coward, because I had the lights on. Oh God. Okay, well, I need a fourth. Navigating the word of Mario Cast memes. Nice. It's actually gone this time. ceiling. Keep me forever warm. I don't know if it matters. God, it does. Need to be the order I found them in? That one. That one. It's like almost a... It comes over. What the? Wait, what? Oh. Maybe it's a poem? I don't know. What? Face on it. Like maybe a poem? I don't fucking know. Why do games do this? Why do you hit a point in these games where like everything runs smooth and then suddenly it's like, here's this really stupid puzzle we're gonna toss at you, and suddenly the game just grinds to a fucking halt. Or do I just get stupid? It's got to be one of the two. No. Honestly, don't fucking know. Am I supposed to read these and figure this out? Okay, fuck this. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for goddamn ever to try to figure this out. Apparently I'm not the only one. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, it's just, this is weird. What am I supposed to, like, there must be something that's obvious to everyone but me here, but, it was wrong fucking thing. Oh, good lord. I'm not gonna be able to find it. Dig into spoiler territory trying to figure this out. I can't find anything on this stupid thing. Like, what? Wait, do they? Oh, I thought maybe they changed, like, what if I just put them in order? 2, 3, 4. No. Can't do anything else. Stay in my closet for a while. I wonder if this is like a clue, but I don't know if it helps. Like, you would almost think like, oh, he's approaching, he's at the door, he's in your house, but then this one, you're outside his window. Like, what? Oh, here we go. Nope. Well, this has killed the entire flow of the game. As always, there's always one stupid esoteric puzzle that's just... Always gotta do this. Always gotta do this. I was having a blast until this point. Fine, let's do the brute force way. That's not it. We'll go this one and then this one and then too many fucking combinations. What, you have a solution? There it is. It is a poem. I had to get it right. I cherish your smile. I indulge your gaze. Keep me forever warm. Be my endless sun rays. Okay, it was a stupid poem. Okay. Way to break up the flow. Alright. I think I tried the poem angle before, but I just had the two rhyming ones backwards. October 20th. With Brian preparing to rematch with the Hammerheads, I once again gladly gave him a hand with the non-important homework stuff. I must say, the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because the test is over. It's not like I'm burned with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I heard, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe his pushy police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got to be like Kyle, who always finds excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. As long as you're a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him, no matter how nice a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need to talk to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend's is frickin' Stacy Lanning's. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with, so why does she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive, jeez. Have a nice life with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. What? My DoorDash finally here? God damn it. So you've held up a mirror. How did you? This is a neat trick. I like this. Oh, camera doesn't work anymore. Okay, my phone's ringing. Let me get that. Butt dialed. I get butt dialed every single time. Sorry, just checking something real fast. Well, we'll just put that down. I wake up without waking up. Save rainy night. Hello? I wake up without waking up. Same rainy night, my lifeless room. And what? I think you got your phone in the toilet. I was gonna say toilet. Just a sink, isn't it? Anyway. Endless nightmare. Remodeled my bathroom. Green Heart University. Discover your potential with our early admission program. We're waiting for any hardworking and career-driven individuals. Apply now. www.greenheartuniversity.com. Wonder if that's real. Still have no reflection. Oh, I'm in the wrong bathroom. Still got this camera, I can't put it down. Should I take photos in the bathroom? It seemed like something I should do. Alright. I'll go back to my room. Guess I'm not going back to my room. What am I under there? Toilet. What am I supposed to do in here? Oh. Lock. Oh. What the fuck are you smiling at? Oh, what you smiling at, huh? I get it. We gotta do this again. Oh god. This is a puzzle of some kind. Can't see nothing. Guess I'm in the toilet. This is for B. Don't pussy out. Push the shutter. Push it. Do it! Ow. Oh. Oh, I took a bathroom photo. It's game is so weird. This is the one that was recommended to me. You are nothing but trash. You belong, I can't read these fast enough, in a trash can. You belong here. Okay. Spray paint, apparently. Hey! I'm gonna read that. Back. What does that say? Fucking trash, probably. I like my new bathroom. Pretty nice. No, you don't. It took too long, I guess. Yeah, timed. Oh, come on! This game does these time puzzles too, which are ridiculous. They're a little bit too tight. Oof. I don't mind them so much, but they're a little bit tight on the timing. Oh hey, my trash. They brought my trash in. Good. Let's see. October 23rd. There was a consulting session for Greenheart University student programs. They called it GUSP, lol, what the fuck, at the gym today. I've seen posters all over the school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. And once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran from my room, jumped to my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls too. Whoever drew them must be very insecure about the relationship. Insecure like me. Deep down, I know I want my own hearts on the wall too. But seeing Brian at the university booth felt like a finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's creating a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully I'll wake up next week. My life is nothing but a repetition of waking up with nothing to live for. Not even a false hope to look forward to this time. Long time ago, I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian. I thought everything was going to change, but every day was still like every day. Just like every day. He was still a school star. I was still his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it would ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I keep telling myself maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward. But I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid crawled up in bed. Her. Poor? Do I really deserve that charity title? Am I really a victim of all this? Who is here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. So why do I have to feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me? Like someone's always trying to judge me? Stacy, how'd the invite go? She in or not? Oh, she's coming. Dork like her can't say no to a party like this. Sweet. Time to give her the drama she wants so bad. November 2nd. I know I used half of this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. It wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting something like, I'm done doing shit for you, before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She strutted towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego?" Whoa, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said, "Never mind," and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling him in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but it doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? I guess we're getting close to the end. It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Only bad changes happened in my life, no matter how hard I try to protect it. A city girl just asking to become an outsider. That's all she was to me. Hell, that was all she was to everyone else, even B. But then, I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could know from B's face. He was making her smile. It was another smile taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at the moment. A change was happening, and I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either, and she could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted, childish game. Bummer. Was hoping to do nasty stuff to her drunk ass. Still can't believe Brian had to take her away like that. Well, needy bitches like Sam do make some people feel sorry. Did she mention... Wait. Ah, shit. Did she mention something about her dad in her diary? Bet she has some nasty daddy issues too. Got an idea. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch can be? Sounds fun, winky face. But how? Leave it to me. Just keep reading her diary once in a while. Uh-oh. Oh, I can move. I'm just going to the library. Hey, B, you doing the robot in there? Amazing. Oh, he was always so good at that. Die alone. Alone forever. Oh, God. What the fuck are you smiling at? What the fuck are you smiling at? What are you smiling at? Oh, God, come at. The diary had no special meaning to me. Not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour. So I guess we're reading I guess this is the other girl's diary. Because this is a different perspective. Anyway. Not until I read about how Brian took that cunt on a fucking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever, and suddenly now he's hanging out with an outsider. That moment, I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had to do something, so I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be easy to spike her drink, get her wasted, and humiliate the shit out of the city girl in front of everyone. Only then would she know her place. It could have been so simple. If only B didn't get in the way. Just not notice that. Is that always like that? Another note. November 6th. I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. My hands are shaking again. It started when I opened my locker and something poured out. For a few seconds, my brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, and then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me. The face of disgust. He turned away and left. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him. But the floor started spinning and people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have had something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's no one to talk to. Is this the origin of the robots in New Vegas' DLC Old World Blues? That's kind of what that feeling with the eyes were. Very familiar with that. Beep. Kept saying nothing was going on between them, but I wasn't about to leave everything just as rainbows and butterflies. Guess I need to read it like the sassy bitch. Lies. How could you lie? In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She doesn't deserve shit. She doesn't get to barge in and start stealing the life I've only dreamed of. Stacy kept doing what she does best, digging into other secrets. She sent pictures of the little shit's diary pages to me. That's how I found out about their little trip to Colton Hill. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned it into fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote on her diary. At the time, I felt something. A reminder of how I felt when I fell for B. How it felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped with making the feelings go away. Did you find the diary yet? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. Did you find it or not? I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? You're giving up now? Ugh, forget it. Please, babe. Maybe Brian doesn't even like the girl. I said forget! Oh, that was hard on the ears. Another drink of water here. It's a lot of reading. Ah. Here we go. November 7th, 2006. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns asked me if the rumors were true. Rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over the school. Rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking heart spelled S and B. And what? Just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name starts with them? Are either Sam or Brian? And guess what even crazier words are on the streets? Sam Holt, the daughter of a child molester, craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about Dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where the fuck is she? Is she? You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe the fucked up situation. I can't believe I have to go through this again so far from home and so soon. Brian, please. Please say something. Okay, back to Stacy. Then I remembered. She wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence in my life. I started... Oh my god, how could Sam Holt not kill herself? If my dad went on the news for touching teenage girls, that's bye-bye world for me. Huh. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill in the rest of this story. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. Sam Holt takes Brian's pictures and keeps them hidden in her locker. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian is hers. A needy city girl with serious issues. She was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It was never easy. Wait. Am I actually the dude? I don't know. Anyway. It was never easy. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom, but I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. Okay, no, I am her. And in the end, I got what I wanted. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal. And then, Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. Hide, coward. Okay. Guess I didn't hide fast enough. Hiding. Bye. Oh, I see. Maybe you can run forever. Maybe you'll be able to live again. I'm going from here. Ah, I didn't see the hiding spot. Oh shit. Finally move on. JK, you're gonna die. I'm done watching you get away with the shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out? That you've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart so you can have some fun with her? Well, I had my share of fun, and I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the part of you drawing those retarded hearts all over the school. Hope you enjoy your happy life now that there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at the college poster. What, did you like the girl in the poster too? Is it why you tore her face off? You need help. Don't bother calling me, Stacy. Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. I was just trying to prevent Sam from getting into your head. Please, B, don't do this. Text me back, please. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me. He would never understand what I did for him. Typical. So fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time, someone had to pay for it. Well, they got my locker in here. That's great. Oh, it's the note. It was a fake note. Oh. So she shoves it in her locker. Hello? Oh. Oh, hi. Hello? Okay. Not supposed to go that way. I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. Nowhere to run. Okay. Should turn around. supposed to. I was waiting for it to, like, hit me again. Back here again. Waiting for someone. Kyle, what are you doing here? You can stay away from him. Ah, that's loud. How loud? No, no. Shit, no. So she was murdered. The note. It's in her bag. Must get rid of it. Need a stick. October 20th, 2006. Brian preparing for a rematch. Saw Brian the afternoon prior. Brian's been acting me. Blah, blah. Brian, please, please, say something. No. No. Can't see. Oh. Lights don't work. It was an accident. I never meant to kill her. Or maybe I did. Did I? But does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened at Colton. After what happened... Wait, hang on. What the team's... Oh, wait, maybe cheerleading. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who I'm reading here. I think it's one of the other girls. I think it definitely is. Anyway. After that, the school. From what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted to university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete was notable, with a notable school record worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to this. Didn't help much with it being attached to his hometown. We never got to talk about it seriously. Brian didn't really want to. Every time he hinted about leaving, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of the impending doom. They were all saying, "Haha, see, you're gonna die alone here." Maybe I knew. I knew that Bea took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for any guy who was nice to her. Jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind. Soon, anger took control of me, and I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It devoured me whole. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes? It's just like that story Miss Lasley once told us about the shortest horror story in the world. The last man on earth heard a knock on the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in, no one goes out. I'm so tired. I just want it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. But what about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself of how I'm the victim of everything that's happened? I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Should I keep it? Yes. Fuck it. I'm not giving up the only thing that's left for me. Nothing is my fault. I'm not letting go of anything ever again. I'm walking really slowly. My eyes! It will never end. A game by Sayun Choi. Interesting. I think it has a couple other different endings. Yeah, whiter for your whiter whites. Brighter brights. Did the game just freeze? No. So what if I continue? If we say no. Let's get rid of it. No, it's time to admit I've been keeping a memory of lies. I'm the only one to blame for the shit I've had to deal with. It's about time I burned it. But what after that? I could open the door out of here, face whatever's waiting for me. Or I could just stay with the fire and let go. Whatever the choice, it's time to say goodbye. My diary was written out of flash paper on flash paper. I'm coming. I was finally awake. My head was aching from the desperate pumping of my heart. My burning lungs sucked in air for what felt like an eternity. But I knew nothing was over. I needed to get what was coming to me. I told the police everything that happened 3 years ago. It won't fix what I've done, but at least I finally got the closure I deserve. I know it doesn't mean anything now, but goodbye, B. Interesting. I don't know if there's more endings than that, because there do seem to be some choices here and there. Not many, but I kind of wonder kind of if there's more than that. That was pretty good, though. That was an interesting, very interesting game. It was spooky, but not scary. And a few little jumps here and there, a few little game bits here and there. But it was pretty good, actually. Huh, love Sam. I guess it's kind of an interesting twist on the story, because you're Sam at first, I think. I guess you're reading her diary. Well, I guess you're this other girl who's reading Sam's diary. So the whole time you think you're Sam at first. Or maybe you are. I don't know exactly how it kind of bends, but something like that. So you kind of see this perspective of... It's interesting, like this whole perspective of... I guess you are this other girl. You're not Sam, because before you kind of get to this other girl's writing, you see the hypodermic needles in the drawer, so... I guess, interesting. Interesting game. Write your letter? Okay. Boom. Yes, that one was recommended to me. It was an interesting little... It was very cheap, too. Like $3 on Steam. So... I had something else lined up, but we're kind of... I don't know if I want to start something new. So I figured that was only going to be an hour and a half, but it ended up taking 2.5 hours. So usually I go 3 to 4 hours, but it's kind of late anyway. And plus I started a bit late today. So yeah, I guess we'll pick something up next week. I had something else lined up that we were going to play if this game was really short. What was it? I think it was Pineview Drive. I was looking through my list, and so many of them are like these kind of just really cheesy YouTuber bait kind of stuff, and I was like, I need to find ones that aren't YouTuber bait. So I was trying to go through the list, or ones that wouldn't frustrate me either, because of course a lot of horror games just... They're either so cheaply made, or, you know, they're just exercise. Half the horror is the frustration in that. But yeah, this one was pretty good. Good little kind of, I guess maybe a thriller. Something like that. But, a few little spooks. It was pretty good. Enjoyable. So, yeah. I think I'll go early today. So thank you very much for joining me. So... it's Friday, so I'll be back on Monday. Monday we'll pick up our normal playthrough of Fallout 4. And on Tuesday, we'll pick up a spook game. It might be Pineview Drive, might be something else. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But that's the plan. Yeah, rubber farming the video game. If you were playing like old Tekkit, there was definitely rubber farming for Minecraft. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. Remember those? You had to make the tap. Tekkit rubber. Yeah. Good times. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to take off. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. I need to give my voice a break anyway. That was a lot of reading. Hope you enjoyed my reading. I actually tried to put some character into it. But yeah, I'll be back on Monday with Fallout 4, and we'll do some more spooky stuff on Tuesdays and Fridays. That's the plan. Sound good? All right, guys. Cue up my music here. I don't have it queued. There we go. All right, guys. Still not cute. There we go. All right, guys. Have a great one, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.